Well, let's talk to one of Barbara Windsor's former co-stars, the actor Lucy Benjamin, who played Lisa Fowler in EastEnders. Good to see you, Lucy, this morning. It is fair to say, isn't she, that Barbara Windsor really was a British icon?
She really was, in every sense of the word. Everybody loved her, not just people that worked with her and knew her, but people that didn't know her. I just think the country will be very, very sad today. And she was a brilliant woman, and I loved her dearly.
What was it like when you first joined EastEnders to sort of... I can't imagine what it's like to walk onto that set and then start working with people like Barbara.
I think, thinking back to it, I think Barbara was the one I was most starstruck by, I think, when on my first days on set. But what was so lovely about her was that she just immediately made you feel welcome. And I mean, I was lucky. She took me under her wing, and she was led by example. She was so professional. She always knew her lines. She was never late, and that's what she would expect from every other actor. And providing you did what you were meant to do, she'd have time for you. And she was always just so lovely to me. And I feel very grateful that we had that connection.
What was she actually like as a person? Because it's, I mean, talk about different positions. Peggy Mitchell, compared to the roles she played in Carry On, couldn't be further apart. Was she a bit more Carry On in real life?
Yeah, she was really. Yeah, she was always very bubbly. You never saw Barbara down. I don't remember ever seeing her down. She loved a good gossip. First thing in the morning when I turned up work, she'd always go, loose, and she'd call me in her dressing room. And she had all the news. She knew everything about everybody, and she was just bubbly and charismatic, and fun to be around.
I can't imagine actually spending that time with someone that iconic, because she certainly managed to switch it on for the cameras on EastEnders, didn't she? Peggy Mitchell was fierce.
Oh, she was a brilliant actress. Barbara could do comedy like that. She could turn on the tears and do high drama. So, I mean, I think she was kind of underrated as an actress. She was really at the top of her game. And I loved working with her. And the scene you're showing now, I remember watching it. I was on set at the time, as you can see. I'm in the scene. And she was just on it, and she knew what she was doing, and everyone was just enthralled when they were watching her. I mean, there was no acting required from any of us around the bar. It was just brilliant.
What do you make of the fact that in her final years, after her diagnosis with Alzheimer's, she hasn't gone quietly, has she? She's campaigned up until the very last moment for people with the condition, but also people. I know she had a lot of passion for the elderly and the lonely in society as well.
Yeah, I mean, Barbara didn't do anything by halves, really, and she just embraced everything that she believed in, and she would run with that. And it's amazing what she's done for the Alzheimer's cause. And Scott, and I know a few of the guys on EastEnders, they ran a marathon to raise money and awareness for the charity, and that was just Barbara. She would just encompass everything that she took on, and put her heart and soul into everything.
I wonder if you think I'm a terrible person, Lucy, because I know people are sad about this, and I absolutely understand that, and especially if you knew her personally. But for someone like me, all I can do is smile and think. But for the carry-ons, for me, I just think of Barbara Windsor and I smile. They're just so funny.
That doesn't make you a bad person, Stephen, at all. It's that Barbara does bring a smile to everyone's face. And when you were playing the VTs of her, before the interview, I had a big smile on my face. And of course, I'm so upset about it, but she brought joy to lots of people's lives. If we can go away just smiling about her, then she's done her job.
It's one of those things, isn't it? In terms of, we often talk about sort of legacies of people. Barbara Windsor is someone who, I guess, she is never going to be forgotten, is she? An icon in the... When we talk of icons, often you think of some of the, silver screen American actresses and things. She's an icon in a very British way.
Yeah, and I think that's what people just found her very approachable. I remember being with her at events and opening nights, and everyone wanted to meet her. Everyone wanted to give her a cuddle, shake her hand, get an autograph, and she was always so there for people and wanted to do it and wanted to make people happy. She was just such a pro, and she knew how to make people happy, and that's why she is an icon. She had that likability. People did feel that they knew her, and I suppose that's what encompasses that word.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely. Look, Lucy, really good to talk to you this morning. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.